Hi, I'm Dr. Mac Adkins, founder and chief academic officer here at SmarterServices. In the current crisis caused by coronavirus, as experienced in higher education, there are many students who need help. I've been thinking about the question, how do we as school leaders know who needs that help? Well, EDUCAUSE also was curious in asking that same question, so they conducted a one-day quick poll. They had about 142 schools respond to the poll, representing 38 states. They asked about how school leaders can know which students to serve, and the core of the findings was we need good data. School leaders said we need the following types of data to inform our decisions. At the top of this list is about data to inform interventions. We need data to tell us which students need help. That data can take the form of LMS engagement data showing us which students are active in the course. It could be enrollment data about which students are dropping. It could be performance metrics about how they're doing on their test. It could be alert data about students not engaging at certain levels. It can be attendance data of how active they're being in their online courses. But what this survey revealed was that schools leaders need accurate, relevant, current data to inform them about who to be helped next. Well, I just wanted to point out to those of you who use our current services, and for those of you who don't use our services, to become aware that much of this data you are already collecting through SmarterMeasure and through SmarterID. SmarterMeasure is a treasure trove of this type of data. Some of the categories of interventions that students need are technology, financial, emotional, pedagogical, and situational. Data about each of these things is included in your SmarterMeasure data set. When it comes to technology, what you're seeing here on the screen is that in our technology section, we ask students to report, do you own a computer? If so, how old is that computer? What operating system is it running? How do you connect to the internet? What type of operating systems are you using? All of these things are key data points that can quickly inform a school about which students are on the disadvantaged side of the digital divide. Students also need financial support. We have 4 optional questions that you can add to your life factors section in which a student reports about their financial situation. Students need emotional support. We have several factors that relate to this, including locus of control and willingness to ask for help. Students need pedagogical support. We have data about their time management, their tendencies toward procrastination, their previous academic skills. And students need situational support. We're collecting data about the appropriateness of the place that they study, the degree to which they have support from family and then support from their employers. All of these things are rich data points that schools can use to identify students who are at need and should be reached out to. The challenge for school leaders is that these students are no longer on campus. So how do you know these students who are remote? How do you know they're struggling? Well, this data points to that. And then finally, SmarterID, which is our system that uses facial recognition during the course, not just during an exam, to authenticate students, also has attendance data. And some of our clients have said, hey, we really like your attendance heat map better than the engagement data reports we get from the LMS. Because SmarterID is triggered by a student's level of activity in the LMS, we produce this report which shows by date the degree to which all of the students are active in the course. So this is very easy, visually able to interpret data that shows to you which students are not engaged. So thank you for letting me share with you how the data from SmarterMeasure and SmarterID can be used to identify students that need support during this time of crisis.